The golden glow of chandeliers filled the grand ballroom of the Star Palace Hotel in Moscow. Crystal glasses sparkled, expensive perfume lingered in the air, and wealthy guests laughed loudly as though the world belonged only to them. But among them moved a quiet shadow, a young waitress named Anna. She carried heavy trays with aching arms, her black uniform blending into the background. To most of the guests, she wasn't a person at all. Just another server, invisible, replaceable, forgettable. But her eyes, they carried a storm. Anna had once lived a different life. As a child, she grew up in a warm home outside St. Petersburg. Her father, a gentle professor of linguistics, used to tell her, "Words are bridges, Anna. They can hurt, but they can also heal." He taught her languages with love and patience. She never imagined those lessons would one day become her shield. Years passed, life changed, her father died, her mother became ill. And the bills, they never stopped coming, so Anna worked. 10-hour shifts, sleepless nights, crying silently on the bus ride home, but standing tall at work because dignity was the last thing she refused to lose. That night, the guests were especially demanding. One glamorous woman whispered to a friend, loud enough for Anna to hear, "Couldn't they hire better staff?" Anna's heart tightened, but she said nothing. Moments later, she approached another table carrying a tray of crystal glasses. There sat a powerful oil magnate, Konstantin Volkov, surrounded by people desperate to impress him. He looked Anna up and down. Then he spoke in Arabic, believing she would not understand. "A girl like you shouldn't even be touching my crystal." The table erupted in laughter. And for a moment, Anna froze. The humiliation cut deep. Every sacrifice, every ache, every fear, it all flooded through her at once. Her father's voice echoed in her memory. Words can wound, but they can also protect. Anna gently placed the tray down. Her hands trembled, but her spine stayed straight. Then, in perfect Arabic, clear, steady, and strong, she replied, "A crystal glass does not make a person greater. It only reflects the dignity of the one who holds it." Silence fell like a curtain. Laughter died instantly. Eyes widened. Even Konstantin leaned back in shock, not only because she answered, but because she spoke with flawless grace in his own language. And for the first time that evening, the room saw her, not as a waitress, but as a woman with unbreakable dignity. Konstantin stared at her, then slowly began to laugh. Not in mockery, but in surprise and respect. "You are brave," he said. "Braver than most people in this room. What is your name?" "Anna," she replied softly. "Anna Morozova." From that moment, everything changed. The video of her reply went viral. The world heard her voice. People called her the girl who spoke truth. Students admired her. Workers saw themselves in her struggle. Even those who had once ignored her began to treat her differently. But Anna stayed humble. Because at home, reality was still waiting. Her mother's treatments, the bills, the long shifts. One day, Konstantin's daughter Lydia approached Anna with kindness glowing in her emerald eyes. "You changed the room that night," she said. "I teach international relations. Come be our translator. Your talent deserves more than this." Anna hesitated. Fear whispered, "What if I fail?" But her father's words returned, "Never let the world decide who you are." So she said yes. 3 months later, Anna walked into another grand hall, but this time, not as a waitress, as a professional interpreter. Her voice now guided international conferences. Her earnings finally paid for her mother's treatment. Students listened to her story with hope in their eyes. And one evening, standing on a balcony overlooking the glowing Moscow skyline, Lydia told her, "You didn't just defend yourself that night. You reminded people what dignity truly is." Anna smiled softly. She didn't need applause, or fame, or recognition. All she ever needed was the courage to speak. Because sometimes even the quietest voice can change the whole world.